New this morning, Florida, again, back to one of our top stories, trying to close the gap and improve third grade reading scores.
That's right. Tori Dunnan is telling us how businesses can actually get involved with schools in the community where you live.
Elise Surhall has a third grader at home. She understands the importance of the third grade benchmark when it comes to reading.
It's extremely important that they're reading fluently in third grade.
She feels fortunate to have the ability to do lessons and tutors, but knows that's not the case for all.
I do think that there is a discrepancy between the schools that have, lower poverty levels because they can't access the resources that the schools are giving them to use when they're home because they have lack of internet, they have lack of resources, lack of family members being home to assist these children.
There's a new interactive tool called the Florida Gap Map.
And every one of these dots is a school.
To help improve third grade reading levels.
So that's typically where kids go from learning to read to reading to learn. And so that's an important metric and predictor of future success.
It compares the third grade reading scores for every public school in Florida with childhood poverty rates.
Here's a school that has 44% of their kids reading at grade level. Well, that means 65 kids are not reading at grade level. And a lot of people think, well, there's no poverty in my area, or there's no poverty where my business is located. And they're always wrong.
This is all about community involvement. The hope is that you look at your neighborhood, where you work, and the drive to and from. Find the gaps and get involved.
What we're asking them to do is adopt a classroom. So business leaders around the state, in a lot of cases, are adopting classrooms to help kids learn how to read.
A lofty goal that parents think is of the utmost importance.
If they're not fluently reading by the time they get to third grade, they're going to struggle with everything else.
Tori Dunnan, WPTV News Channel 5.
And to take a look at the Florida Gap Map and find out how you can sponsor a classroom, you can find that information on WPTV.com.